So we got some tree down. It's probably part of the reason why we ain't got electricity, I bet. Birds are all going crazy, as you can see by the dark clouds up there. So the brown guy group was trying to build a wall. It didn't work out for them, it seems. And I'm gonna take a little walk in my regular little walks and go see Shy Toy. All these folks have survived it pretty well. Hey folks. But yeah, they have fishes, which are nice. I wonder how they responded to the winds. So yeah, I'm just gonna wander the neighborhood, see how it is. Okay, so no generator. I'm seeing candlelight and torches. So if there's no power, then there's probably no freezer. I won't be able to get ice off them. See, there's 3 of them right there. 1, 2, 3 sorries. And if just one of them had a generator, they would be ahead of the other folks. So this house didn't seem to affect it all. It's probably owned by a Westerner, someone who really understands house construction. They got lots of good foliage. It seems just totally thrived. Here you see someone's whole house just got leveled. Here's their electrical pole. They've chopped down some of the trees that were probably part of the problem. Little giant rooster in there. So yeah, you know, a little bit of wear and tear on the neighborhood. And hey, Mom. 3 more sorries, all blackened out, no power. I mean, it would take nothing for just one of them to be savvy enough to have a generator. It'd make a killing every time there was one of these, even off the other sorries. So, note to self, if you're going to be doing a sorry over here for your spouse, be smart, put a generator in. Because these blackouts happen all the time. I mean, they don't come days and days like this is probably going to be. Oh, look at the puppies. They're like, yes, hello puppies. Like, how come you guys are out? Oh, that's sorry's got an electric light of some sort. So maybe they'll have ice. Hey poopies, how you doing? Can I pet you? No? You don't want a pet? No love? Hey, it's okay, I'm a good guy. Come on. Yeah. Come on, my puppy doggy. Don't listen to him. He's a scaredy cat. I'll give you some good scratchings if you want. No? Not that brave, eh? Okay. This is that house for sale that I've advertised a few times to folks as I walk by it. Looks like it didn't really get affected at all, so there's a good buy. You see people trying to do tarps to fix their roofs and things. Hey, Mom. Oh, someone's little hut. Storage shed by the looks of it, just leveled. More fences down. Yeah, buddy. It's okay, there's your friend. So lots of foliage in the streets. Peeps just trimming down whatever fell off their property. Or guys like this, these are trees that they just snapped and stuff probably. So by the looks of the cuts and stuff. So people stack them to the side to clear up the road. A little neighborhood effort. And see the ditch lines filled up quite nicely. But yeah, so not a lot of damage per se, but mineral ice for 5. I'm sure they don't have anything left, but I guess I could always ask. I hear a generator. There's someone who's smart. See all the electric lights they got going? They're savvy. Oh, look at that creature. Nice little set of scenery. Oh, darkened, sorry. Another one that's got no power. And another one. See, buddy with a generator, would be well served to run an extension cord to these people. Probably charge them for it. So here's that regular basketball court. Oh, looks like some trees fell on it. Of course, the church is closed. Hey folks, how y'all doing? So, yeah, it's surprising because the church is a pretty strong building. You think they'd be maybe a little bit of an evacuation shelter for folks who live in some of these smaller houses. I don't know if these people are plant sellers or what the story is here, but it didn't really affect their plants much. Some are toppled over, but they can easily be picked up. This is part of the church grounds, because sometimes we'll see, if you watch my other videos, folks who have little picnics there and such. That's some sort of weird transport bike there. Let's look at that closer. That looks pretty cool, actually. I don't know what it is. How does that exactly work? I guess 2 people pull it, rickshaw style. And I guess it's a float. Tough to say. That tree's bent over for sure. I don't think it started at that angle. Oh, this person's got their car running. So that's another thing, as I mentioned in the other blog, pre-cyclone. One of the things, I always tell Westerners things to bring as little extra things in your suitcases that you can bring that are light and cheap that you can flip here for good profit. And one of them is a cigarette charger lighter for your cell phones and such, because they don't have those very easily accessible here. But think of all these cars that are here, all mini generators, if they had those. So, hey, how you doing? But yeah, I don't think Shy Toy's gonna be out and about. That's that cool wiener doggy. Yeah, I get to pet sometimes. Oh, here's another electric light. But this looks like it's probably an individual solar back. Yeah, there's the solar panel I see on the side of the building. That gives them an emergency light like what I got. But can't run a refrigerator or a freezer on that, and that's really what I think an emergency generator is all about. Who cares about lights? You can use candles for lights, but you can't really oh, this guy's using his little heat cook stove. Just gonna show in on that there. You see, it's a little flame, a little colander, and they put the flames inside and they put the pot on top. Can you see that, folks? Very nice, very nice. I could probably have gotten one of those and I would have been able to sell some food. I didn't even think about that. Now, of course, finding one would probably be impossible because I won't be using theirs. But, oh, interesting. So yeah, oh, there's a puppy dog. Hey, Pooch, how you doing? Can I pet you? Are you friendly? Yes? No? Okay, well, I'm gonna walk by the little chicken farm here. We're all little, I jokingly refer to it as the chicken trailer park, because there's all these little tents for the roosters. And I see some of them are still standing. Don't see any of the birds though. As you see, a lot of foliage fell for sure. Maybe they brought them in for the night, if there is an inn.
Hey, good afternoon.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
You want drink?
No, but thanks. I'm actually looking for somewhere that might still have ice for sale. None of these stores, yeah, I was looking for ice Because I thought some of these stories would have a generator. I guess I was crazy, you know, but it makes sense if you have ice and beers in a fridge, you'd have a small generator, but no. No ice. Oh, I need big. I have fridge. Yeah. I have bar over on 8th Street, so I don't want all my meat to go bad. So I'm trying to find ice to... Yeah.
Wait.
On 8th Street, where the Bronchi Hall is.
The Vincent?
Yeah. St. Vincent, yeah. So, I bought a lot of ice like last night before everything happened, but it's gonna melt. So I'm just trying to find another source. You know what I mean? So, but thanks for the offer, guys. Have yourself a great night. Stay safe.
How much you ice?
I don't sell ice. I want to buy ice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I wish I had ice. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Thanks, friend. So, as you see, they're willing to invite a stranger over for a pint. And they're singing their karaoke, hey folks, having a good time. And hey mom. Oh, it's a white cat on a leash. That's funny. So anyways, well, this street didn't seem to suffer too poorly at all. One fence kind of lopsided down, but of course, I mean, we're looking at a serious stone pillar there that held it up pretty well. Now, there's a couple basketball courts within this barangay. There's one that's really central, and it actually often has a pretty decent crowd around it. There's like an abandoned lot here. There's probably goats that live in there. I wonder where they went to. Maybe you'll find them wandering in the fields. We're out of here. Who knows? I don't think I've taken this street before. It doesn't seem familiar. But, oh yeah, I've been down this street before. Hey, folks. So, hey, Mom. Someone's burning plastic. Now here's a serious stone building. I don't know. Oh, that's the back of the church, I bet you. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, it's got a little back door. I didn't even realize that. Nice little secure setup for them. But yeah, that's a solid building. It's not going to have suffered from the rain at all. Maybe some roof issue, some pieces of tin flew off or whatever, but I don't know this building from the other side. It's also pretty modern, pretty secure. It's all stone. So that's the thing too, is some of the people who build over here understand what they're up against. So they don't fuck around. They don't build these little shacks. I mean, they will use concrete when they can. Heavy stone, like that there. You think that balcony is made to look like wood, but it's not. It's stone. It's poured concrete, molded and everything. Like, so that'll be here 60 years from now. And maybe they get a real bad earthquake or something. Okay, so we got a bit of a flooded road here. This is just a back avenue. Now, this is a back wall to a barangay. On the other side of this is either a highway or another barangay. I guess because I'm bored, I could, if I wasn't alone, take some fun and go crawling up there and check it out from the hill point. See, you know what would be nice there would be a transit way, but then it would be so loud for this neighborhood. But I do think it's just the top of a wall. Let's see a little path here. I'm going to check it out. Why not? Ugh. Ooh, the ground's real soft. I see a wall. Oh, this is a reservoir where I could fish? I will be back. It is. Fantastic. Oh, yeah. Might be hard to get. Oh, there's a stairwell. See the stairwells, folks? One there, one there. That means I could go over there, probably walk down, fish. Fuck yeah. Now, this is a floodway. Probably this isn't always this rapid and fun. See how the water is actually moving? Part of that's going to be wind, of course. But I think part of it's also going to be they just had a lot of rain, so let's see over by the stairwell over here. There's another stairwell. So they've been climbing up a soggy back end. So here's a little allotment they made for a tree at one point, and then the tree died on them. So all that work for nothing. They just dug it out from the beginning. You hear that? Those are bullfrogs. And I've seen bullfrogs here the size of a man's head. I'm surprised too, because frog's tasty and easy to eat. So you think that they would be catching and eating those. Oh, it's a whole little marsh system here. Check that out. Oh yeah, I'll come down here and catch frogs myself to eat. Yum, yum, yum. And this was much easier to go up and down, so now I know there's a real path. Once I fix my fishing pole, I'll have to come back. Score! Learning more stuff in my neighborhood. Now, I wouldn't be selling those fish in my restaurant unless they were a recognizable breed and really healthy stock, but maybe. At least I can recognize a healthy fish. But, yeah. I see these trees didn't fall here, so someone recently threw them there. Like today, even. Probably they were from this area here on the road. Oh no. Okay, it's not as deep as I feared. And as you see, the sun is quickly diminishing on me. It's nice. The camera is giving me more illumination than I'm seeing with my eyes. So, must be a night feature. Oh, nice little butterfly on the gate. So yeah, I don't know what's on the other side of this wall. It's probably the other wrong guy, because I walked by this wall many, many, many times. And the fact that it ends like that and leaves that passageway between the spillway means they definitely maybe have a gate somewhere along the way for folks from that wrong guy to reach the spillway, but probably not. And then all these fallen trees are probably trees that fell on this side. And people just throw them over there because that's a bit of an access way there. The actual little, like a whole lane worth of extra space between the road and the wall. And here's just an empty plot. In theory, something like this is probably for sale. Or there are lots of lots just like this. And all you have to do then, because you got two walls already built. You know, I would build maybe that wall a bit more, you know, but you build a wall along the front. And for me, like, you can build right to the street as you see here. Now, it's always smart to leave a bit between the road and the street to these people are doing plants and stuff, but it's also because underneath that is your main sewer ditch, and everyone's sewer just kind of dumps into a ditch. I haven't seen a sewage treatment facility plant here at all. Oh, there we got some overflood from whatever's on the other side of that wall, and then it probably floods from over there, floods down this, but not into that caseway, because that caseway is pretty darn high. So probably something is blocked within that barangay from debris or whatnot. And so the water redirects to here. Which means for these poor people, I see it all the way into their laneway and stuff. If their house, their first floor isn't built a few feet up, then it means it floods right into their house. Here's a piece of someone's roof, you can see it bent. So, now, there are groups of people who will go wandering looking for these scraps and use them for their own house, you know. So nothing gets wasted here, that way at least. Poor bugger who lost that piece though probably won't realize it until much later. Like here, someone's got a bunch of solar panels by the looks of that. There's that secondary, no, that's a solar grid. Yeah, so hence he's got electric lights going. He's probably been able to keep his fridge and freezer going. And if he was savvy, he would have a small story going. We've been watching this house get built since we moved into the neighborhood. They've added a second floor to it. And I've talked about it in the past, how you can just add second floors to things here, because when your first floor is 1 foot thick stone walls, it has a whole lot of load-bearing ability for a second story above it. And then these little A-frame houses you're seeing here and here are really what the normal houses look like in this neighborhood. And they just, that house over there, decided to rip off that A-frame and go an extra story up. Listen to them frogs. Translation, hey baby, come see my pad. Well folks, we're at 20 minutes. I don't want to keep these videos too long, but I thought I'd show some of the quote-unquote devastation firsthand. It's not that bad, at least not in my barangay. The no power is going to be a problem for sure. Hunting for ice is probably going to be a problem for sure. But, you know, the wildlife's just fine. Hey, kitty, kitty. And the people will be fine too. I know Cebu had cars literally floating down the road. Because Cebu, like most of the big cities here, is incredibly poorly engineered. So things like spillways and floodways aren't maintained or don't exist at all. Like General Santos, if it had a flood like this, you wouldn't be using the highway because that area that's been under construction for 3 years would be, you know, swimming quality deep, even on the high side of the road. So, you know, for a country that's used to rain, it is kind of interesting how they haven't really mastered the whole water evacuation thing. But, well, I've come full circle now. This is where I turn. Go see those 3 stories I pointed out at the beginning of the video and see if any of them have ice for sale. I have a lone 100 peso bill in my pocket, hoping to turn that into ice. So, well, not all of it, but half at least. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I thank everybody for watching and following, and of course, by the time this uploads, power will be on, everything will be normal again. But this gives you all a little view of what it was like the day of the storm when the rain stopped. So, and if you're thinking of moving over here, what to expect? I don't think it was that bad, folks. Realistically, if you're a really, really weak Westerner, this is that house we looked at there when we were first looking at houses. If you're a really, really weak Westerner, then yeah, okay. You're not going to be able to handle 2 days of no electricity and lots of rain. Stay home. You're not wanted here anyways. But if you're a normal person who can survive a little bit of camping style, that's really all you're doing right now. Next 2 days are like camping. If you have a little propane burner, you'd be cooking on it. If you got candles, you'd be lighting on that. If you're rich enough Westerner, and I say rich enough, I just mean, you know, you came over with a pension and maybe a couple K. That's all it takes to be considered rich here. You could have bought yourself a generator from day one. You know, a little tiny, you know, 7 or 8 horsepower Honda pull cord kind of crap. And that would get you through this. That would keep your fridge and your lights on, keep your phone charged. They don't have radio here. See, one of the other things I'm really seriously debating, I have a bit of background in those things in entertainment, and one of the things I have seriously been debating doing is trying to figure out what it takes to open a radio or television station over here. Because the fact that they don't have these things in abundance and they don't run them properly makes me very motivated to attempt to see what it takes to get that going. So this is where I've been coming for ice lately. We'll see if there's any ice left. There might not be, but there might be. Of course, if they're smart, they wouldn't be selling it because they'd want to save it for keeping their own products cool. So the scrapper girl there, gun home. Oh, the scrapper girl's also a biker. Oodles of fun. Well, folks, I guess I'll let you all go. No point just waiting here with the camera on. So like, follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Hit the bell if you can. If you can't, let me know. Thanks a lot. Have yourself a great time, folks. Stay safe.